Most card tricks go the same way. You choose a card, I find it, and I think the whole process takes too long. I've been looking at ways of speeding this up. For example, if I shuffle through, say stop anytime. If you look at your card, and actually let me see it as well. Now straight away, my job's become much easier. I'd also like you to sign your name on the card. Now magicians will normally have you sign your name on the face. I'd like you to sign your name on the back of the card. This way, it's much easier to find, and I really don't like to work too hard. Now put your card back somewhere in the middle of the pack, and as you can see, it now stands out very nicely from the rest of the cards, saving us a lot of time. Of course, we can't make this whole thing look too easy, so we'll give the cards a little bit of a shuffle to lose the card in there. But the good news is now, of course, that anytime I want to, it's very easy for me to find your card with just a series of cuts. We can find. The ink didn't rub off, did it? It's not the 5, no. I'm not sure I can find your card. The problem is the cards themselves. I mean, for example, this card doesn't have a face. Also, this card is only backs, like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. In fact, the whole pack of cards is all backs and no faces. A whole pack of cards where everything is just back to back to back to back. Which is why finding your card becomes so difficult. It could be this one, or this one, or this one, this one, this one. Very hard to say which one's yours. The good news is though that the cards are marked. If you look on the backs, they're special magician's cards, so you can just about see this card, for example. That's the, I'm looking on the wrong side. That's the, no, right the first time. That's the Jack of Diamonds. You can tell from the markings. These ones. And once you get one of the cards, you can normally get all of them. Once again, the cards go back to normal so that we have faces and backs, just as we started. But of course, this whole thing began with you choosing a card. With just a wave, one card turns face down. One card with your signature on it. If you turn that over to show your card I think the problem was when I had you sign your name with the pen. If you remember, I had you sign your name on the back of the card rather than the face, and I think that's what caused the problem, because suddenly the backs don't know if they're faces, the faces don't know if they're backs. You signed your card, we lost it in the middle, and that's when things went a bit crazy, because suddenly everything then turned to backs. It was in that moment that suddenly all of the cards lost their identity. Everything became exactly the same. Everything. Except for one card. There's one card face up in the pack, your card, the Ace of Hearts, with your signature.